Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk today about how we should remember the Korean War. The Korean War actually happened on began on June 25th, 1950, and it began at 4 a.m. on a Sunday, Korea time, where around 90,000 North Koreans invaded South Korea, and they got as far as Daejeon, and then the only two major cities they did not conquer were Daegu and Busan. And the UN forces were on the Busan perimeter. Unfortunately, they held off the North Koreans. And then on September 15th, 1950, they did a major counterattack at Incheon. And that pushed the North Koreans way back. And then the Chinese entered the war. And the war ended. The war really didn't end. A ceasefire was signed on July 27th, 1953. But we need to remember this war because the United States, as well as the UK, South Africa, France, Greece, Turkey, Sweden, Italy, Norway, Ethiopia, Colombia, Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, India, and many other countries came to South Korea's aid in their time of need. Because because of these soldiers, South Korea is one of the wealthiest nations in the world, has about the 11th largest economy in the world, I think the 4th largest economy in Asia. And while the American soldiers and the UN soldiers did not develop Korea per se, they didn't start the company Samsung, although the company Hyundai was started by a guy who started doing engineering projects for the U.S. Army, building roads for them. That's a different video. The UN soldiers stopped the North Koreans, where South Korea was able to freely develop. They were able to use a capitalist economy and not have a socialist economy or a communist economy, a tyrannical communist economy that North Korea has. And North Korea is one of the poorest nations, if not the poorest nation on earth. So we need to remember that. We need to remember how South Korea was able to be developed. They were able to be developed because the North Koreans were stopped. Basically, they were stopped at the 38th parallel. So, thumbs up to the UN soldiers. Please remember June 25th. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.